Students, welcome to your computer class for Saturday. So today, as we have already completed our session 3, so today we are going to start our chapter 4, that is using Excel as a database. Alright, so here we will learn about how to use Excel as a database, how we can store information, okay, in Excel using an option which is called as form here. Okay, so let's start our class here. So before starting our class, let us do a small recap from the previous session. So in the previous class, if you can remember, we had gathered knowledge on certain common functions which we can use in MS Excel. That is like sum, you can say, where it is used for adding a certain group of numbers. Then we have average, where we can find out the average of a certain range. Then we have count numbers, okay. Then maximum, to how to find out the maximum, that is the largest value in a given range. Then similarly minimum, okay, again which is used for finding out the minimum, that is the smallest in the given range. Using the drop down arrow, we will find a drop down arrow just near the auto sum button. Okay, so here we have the max function which is used for finding the largest value in the given range. Then minimum, which is used for finding the lowest value in the range. And today, so this function is used for displaying the current date. Then we had also gathered knowledge that in MS Excel, if any formula is entered incorrectly, then Excel displays an error message, and instead of the value, it helps us, it assists us in identifying the and fixing the problem. So some of the common errors which we got is the hashtag error. Then we have hashtag value error, where we enter the value incorrectly. Hashtag name error, where we write the name of the function in an incorrect way. And hashtag div slash 0 exclamation error, where the number is divided by 0. Okay, so these are the certain common errors which we got in Excel. Alright, so let's start our today's class here. So the learning outcome of today's session, today's class will be that you will have knowledge on what is database, okay, and then what are known as fields, record and a field name. And we will also have knowledge on how to enter data in a database using the form option. So let's start our class. So here we have our topic for today, that is database and using a form to enter data in the database. So let's start. So here we have Excel as database. Using Excel as database, okay. So what is a database? Please underline that a database is a collection of information, okay, which is related to a particular subject. It can be of any subject, such as, for example, you can maintaining the addresses and phone numbers, okay, a list of library books, then keeping the students' records pertaining to their academic or their personal information, okay, and other co-curricular activities during the school, and then keeping the employees' information. All these can be maintained in a database. All right, all this information can be maintained in a database. Now what is a database here? It helps us. Why we use it? Because it helps the users, okay, whoever maintains a database, in order to organize the data, retrieve, get the information, sort the data and edit the data as per their requirements. Then the database consists of fields and records. Now let us know what are fields and records. Now in simple terms, you will know that the records refers to the rows and fields refers to the columns in a database. So here we have a small quick quiz over here, that what is a database. So we know that a database is a collection of related information. Then our first topic is about field. Now what is field? So thus a field can be defined as a column within a database. As you can see, the example of database is given over here, and a column within a database, okay, will contain only one type of information. For example, as you can see on the screen here, roll number, okay, then we have name, then we have addresses. So all these are referred to as different fields. Then let's know the fact that there are certain rules to enter a field name. Please underline in your textbook that each field name should be placed in a separate cell, okay. So each field name has to be placed in a separate field cell, and as well as field name should be unique. It should not be same. Then next one we have is record. Now what is a record? A row in a database is called a record. Okay. Now so you can see which consists of the information about one person or about one object. Okay, so as you can see in the Excel here, this is the database, and here you can see the information is stored of roll numbers, names of different students, their marks code. Now for example, you can see in the given figure roll number, English, Hindi, maths, okay, then the total, okay, the percentage, all will when any particular student, okay, forms a record. That is 101, Anju, 75, 82, 90, 247, the percentage, the address, all this information will consist as a record. Now next one is a field name. What is a field name? It is a column label in a particular database. Now all the field names will appear in one row. Okay. Now say for example, roll number will appear in one row, and under it you will have the roll numbers of all the students. Then you have name, okay, you will have the names of the students. In English you will have all the English marks, in Hindi you will have all the Hindi marks, okay. So accordingly are this roll number, name, English, Hindi, maths, total, percentage are all field names. Okay, now let us discuss how to enter data using a form. Okay, so here we will learn about the importance of using form, why we have to use a form or how we can use it. So here we have our next topic, that is using a form to enter data. So as you can see that a form is a dialog box, okay, that provides an easy way for the users in order to enter or display a complete row of information, okay, or record. Then it has the text boxes, okay, which helps us to enter data in the fields, and the command buttons to manipulate. Manipulate means to edit the data. Okay, if you want to sort it or if you want to add anything, we can do it. So before adding a record in the form, the worksheet must have field names, okay, at the top of each column, as you can see. Then Microsoft Excel uses these field names to enter records in a form. So form has the following features. So these are the certain features of form. Firstly, it displays one record at a time. Okay, this is one feature. Then it can be used to add a new record, okay, and change the existing record. That means if you want to change the name of the record, you can change it. Then any record can be deleted. So these are the certain features of using a form. Then it also helps the users to view the record, okay, so which matches the specific criteria, okay. So based on a specific criteria, say roll number 101, if you search it, you can display the information regarding to roll number 101. So here in Microsoft Excel 2010, form option is hidden actually, okay, so it is not displayed on the ribbon. So to find forms, what we have to do, we have to click on the file tab, as you can see here, and then from there we have to click on options. So as we click on options, okay, the Excel options dialog box will appear on the screen, as you can see over here. And then from there we have to select the quick access toolbar tab, okay, in the left pane. So as you click there, okay, so as you click on the drop down arrow, we will find the choose commands from, okay. So from there we have to again choose on the drop down arrow, and from there we have to select commands not in the ribbon. So since the form option is hidden, so we have to click on the commands which is not in the ribbon. So as we click on commands not in the ribbon, as we scroll down, we will find the form option there, and from there we have to select the form option from the displayed list using the scroll bar as we scroll down, and then we have to click on the add button. So as you click on the add button, what will happen, okay, and lastly we have to click on OK, and you will find that the form button, okay, will appear on the quick access toolbar, okay. So that is the form option icon. All right, so as you click on this form option, accordingly you can enter data in the database, okay. So today's class is only up to here. So okay, these are the two topics which you have learned today. So let us summarize. Okay, so let's summarize today. So today in today's class we had gathered knowledge about what is database. Okay, so this is the definition of database. That a database is a collection of information, or you can say related information to any particular subject, or it can be of any person or any object or any entity. Okay, then we had also gathered knowledge that a column within a database consists only one type of data, and it is called as known as field. All right, then we had also gathered knowledge that a row in a database is called as a record, and which consists of the information about one person or any one object. All right, a complete information. Okay, so columns are the fields and the rows are the records. So we had also gathered knowledge that a field name is a column label in a database. Okay, on the top you have the field name, and that is the column label in a database. Then we had also gathered knowledge about how to enter data using a form, and we have also gathered knowledge that a form is a dialog box, okay, which provides the users an easy way to enter data or display a complete row of information or record. Okay, so today's class is only up to here. Thank you everyone. So after this I have some assignment for you all in the Google Classroom. Okay, please check and kindly do it, and at the same time keep learning. Thank you. Have a nice day.